Guys, so today I filmed this very fun Coachella look. My buns are just whatever right now, but this was a super fun look for me to film, and I feel like a beautiful fairy princess. So yeah, alright, well thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like what you see and you want to attempt it for a normal Tuesday to go to school or whatever, please continue watching and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much.
Alright, so starting off this look for my eyes, I'm going to be using the Naked 3 palette by Urban Decay, and I'm going to be picking up this mauve pink tone shade to use as a transition color, and I don't really know, just to kind of build up a pinky shade in my crease. And I'm going to be using this on my Scone Fluffy Blending Brush. Next, using my Morphe M433 brush, I'm going to be picking up this shade called Nooner. Urban Decay likes those weird names. And I'm just going to be darkening up that shade in the crease. Next, going in with this Wet n Wild single shadow in Cheeky, I'm going to be using that same Morphe brush and just making my look a little bit more pink, a little bit more fun, and there was some fallout, so I did have to go in with some translucent powder just to be careful of that fallout. Make sure it didn't ruin my foundation and powder and all that. But I really like this color. It had some glitter in it, and it just made it look more fun and luminous and glittery, and anything with glitter is always okay with me. Next, taking this e.l.f. concealer brush, I'm going to be picking up some MAC Soft Ochre in the paint pot and carving out where I'm going to be putting the lighter shades on my lid. And then going in with this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Lavender. I'm just going to be using this as a cream base for the purpley tones I'm going to be putting on top of it. Next, going in with this Maybelline Single Shadow in Purple Daze. I'm going to be picking this up in a Wet n Wild shader brush. And I really actually liked the color payout on this. I was a little scared when I swatched it, but it was really kind of like a blue duochrome. And it was really fun. And I ended up liking it a lot. I was nervous. Then going back into my Naked 3 palette, I'm going to be picking up the darkest purple glitter shade called Black Heart. And I'm just going to be using that to define the outer V of my eye. Then going with the NYX Glitter Primer, I'm just going to put a little tiny dollop of that on the tip of my finger and pat that over that Purple Daze shade. And I'm doing this so that the highlighter I'm going to put on top of it is going to pop more and stay a little longer. And then next, picking up this NYX Duochrome highlighter in Lavender Steel. I'm just going to be putting that over the Purple Daze and that glitter primer. Going in with this NYX Vivid Brights liquid liner in, hold on, what's the name of this? Vivid Blossom. I'm just going to be making a little tiny lilac wing. Nothing too crazy. Then going in with my Morphe, sorry I forgot to say it before, that is my Morphe M506 brush. I'm just be picking up that limit shade on my bottom lash line. And then going in with an e.l.f. eyeshadow crease brush, I'm going to go in to that Nooner shade. And then picking up that cheeky Wet n Wild shade on that crease brush, I'm going to build that up on my lower lash line as well. And I had hair on my eyeball, which is like literally the worst thing in the world. And then picking up some of that Purple Daze, I'm going to run that on my lower lash line as well. Then going into that black heart on a tiny little flat eyeliner brush by e.l.f., I'm going to smoke out the lash line with that. Then I'm going to put on some Arielle Faux Mink lashes, which I really liked the style. They're kind of spiky and fun. I'm just going to throw some L'Oreal Telescopic mascara over that. Then going in with some Colourpop Exit Liner. It's like a white liner. I'm just going to throw that into my waterline. Then using these two highlights by NYX. One is Lavender Steel, which I already used on my eyes. And I'm going to start off with that one with my Morphe M501 brush. And I'm just going to highlight my cheekbones, my forehead, my chin. Just really build it up and make it look super like glowy, luminous, fairy princessy, whatever you want to call it. Then picking up this Twilight shade, which is kind of like a blue-green duochrome, I'm going to go over that. And I was honestly shook by this highlight over that lavender. It's just so awesome. Then I'm going to highlight the bridge of my nose and my inner corners. And I'm just going to be going in with that lilac and then going over it with that Twilight Tint. Next, I'm going to make myself some glitter tears because every look needs more glitter. So I'm going to be going over the areas where I'm going to be putting the glitter tears with a little bit of highlight. Just to kind of give myself a path, and I mean, you need more highlight always. So picking up some of that NYX glitter primer again on the tip of my finger, I'm just going to pat it under my eye where I want the glitter tears at. And using this Wet n Wild fluffy brush, I'm just picking up some of this NYX glitter in crystal, and it kind of has a blue-green duochrome to it as well. And I'm going to be patting that where I put the NYX glitter primer. I was kind of bummed. It didn't really show up as good as I thought it would, but it did look pretty cool in person. And then I'm just going to do the same to the other eye. Then just to add a little bit more texture, I'm going to go in with this NYX Felt Tip Liner in a white color and just lightly dab tiny little dots all in the glittered areas. Then going in with this NYX Gel Eyeliner in white. I'm going to be picking some of it up on a little Q-tip and just making some dots above my eyebrow because, I don't know, it just seemed like fun. Then drawing a line down the center of my forehead to the bridge of my nose with that NYX Felt Tip Liner. Then for blush, I'm going to be picking up some of that Purple Daze on an Eco Tools brush and dabbing it and blending it into my contour. Then picking up this liquid lipstick by Stila, it's in Baci. It's a nudie mauve pink. And I'm going to wait for that to dry a little bit before I move on to my next step. So then I'm going to be picking up on this Ulta brush some of that Lavender Steel highlight by NYX and patting it into my lipstick. And I'm going to be doing the same thing with that Twilight Tint. Alrighty, so that was it for this look. I had a lot of fun filming it, and it was fun pretending that I was like a little fairy princess for a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you can, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys.